I got a cold and all that ish. Show y'all how hard I work. I really go in, man. It's from the heart, it's from the soul. Still having fun too, though, man. It's gonna be a real big year. You watch. I'm telling you.
They say the game done changed, there's just some new players in it, and they all wanna see my team get up there and win it. Try to keep me still, look where I'm at now. But made it too far, look back down. But I ain't never ever gonna forget what I've been told.
No.
And I ain't never ever going back to being broke. Cause if I stay on my grind, trying to stop my shine, I feel
I started off just a fan, writing like every other kid. Grew up to be the man, paying bills at my mother's crib. Every day I'm hustling to get us out the situation. Gotta deal with phony shows, goofy laws, and hating. Mostly all embrace a small percentage of my city races. Instead of doing good, they'd rather see me catching cases. The fans love me, but I struggle trying to impress the label. And all this got me feeling like it's way too much put on the table. I'm still smoking out of O. Some speculations, cause I'm hardly ever home. Easy to say, but how we supposed to move on when we going through depression and our brother O's gone? Was told you gotta go through hell to get the big thing, and when you feel it can't get worse, that's when it's changed. Obama president, the Steelers won the 6th ring, so I ain't through trying. I feel like I can do anything.
They say the game done changed, there's just some new players in it, and they all wanna see my team get up there and win it. Try to keep me still, look where I'm at now. I made it too far, look back down. But I ain't never ever gonna forget what I've been told, and I ain't never ever going back to being broke. Cause if I stay on my grind, trying to stop my shine, I can't be never. Started small time, now we major. We done made it to the top floor from the basement. We done made it to the top floor from the basement.
Welcome to our podcast week 2. I'm here with
Evie.
we got a new guest here.
The cat.
What's up, the cat in the building? Alhamdulillah, it was a fun last week. I just want to say real quick about clowning and stuff like that on the podcast. So if you're new in the league and we're clowning you, don't take it personally. It's all love. It's all like fun and games here. We're not trying to make no one. It's not personal attacks. I know I was clowning Fahad hard, but he's my boy. I'm clowning Yahab. All you guys are friends, but like Hamza.
Everyone's
Hamza's getting clowned hard. Just know it's not personal. It's all fun and games. It's all love. And also we had 3 major injuries. Ahmed Al, do you guys know what he had exactly?
Tore patella. Patella. Something like that.
And he had surgery this Friday, so keep him in your prayers. Also, Els Rahima, the first overall pick, he got a bad knee injury. We don't know how severe it is yet. Could be about 2 weeks. Inshallah, he recovers fast. Also, Yusuf Hamuda got injured too. I think it's a calf strain, but he's out for a while as well. Just know we're on a turf field now. Please stretch before the games. Like, you can't just come out there and just hike and run around full speed. You gotta stretch and play smart and drink water, fuel your bodies, and inshallah. That's all I gotta say.
Try to make it to the league, man. Try to end the league.
Yeah, man. We're trying to make it to the league without no more injuries. But we going with 3 major ones. So, man, inshallah, we'll do better with that. And now we're about to get started. Game 1 of the season. Game 1, we got Hassan Johnson versus Dustin Foley. El Fursan versus Sahabas. All right, so EB, you did say Hassan will not win a game this year. You said 0-7, and the man showed up, and I think he's playing with some passion. You know, he won that W to prove you wrong, and he did. So what happened, man?
You know, man, I just say it for the clicks. You know, I gotta keep everybody fired up. You know, I'm down to be Skip Bayless. You know, with the hot takes. But no, honestly, I mean, 0-7, 1-6. It's kind of the same thing. No, but I mean, Dustin didn't play as well as I thought he would. It seemed like he couldn't get his team together. He's still learning how to rally his team and control his team. So I mean, Hassan played well. His 2-blocker strategy was huge. I know Dustin only rushed like 1 versus him for like I think most of the half. You know, that was a big mistake. If you have 2 blockers, you gotta have 2 rushers, man. So I think more of Dustin. Not as high as IQ as I thought. Allowed Hassan to come out victorious.
Yeah. What you got on that game?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. Just kind of first game of the season. The rain kind of threw everybody off too. It pouring like that, everything. I think that's one of the good things about this league is everybody makes it to the playoffs. So I think Dustin is kind of, if he could right the shift and learn from his mistakes week to week, it doesn't matter if you're the 6th seed, like if you're last, you can still make it to the chip and everything. And that's just because there was just some matchup problems that Dustin was having where, you know, he was putting people where they're not used to, for instance. And I think it's just kind of a learning process. Hassan, I think, played pretty well, played as well as he could be, rain affecting him. It's just going to be kind of how he's going to adapt when people that have been in the league, we're not rushing one, we're not doing that stuff. Like, he's going to get attacked. Like, will his receivers get open? And then Alice being a bot at the end, just kind of wanting the stat pad. Kids, do not stat pad, man. Just go down, man.
He wanted to pick 6 bad, man. And yeah, man, I think Hassan played well, but I blame Dustin for the loss. Like, he had control of the whole game, and then you can't throw a pick 6 to what's his name? To Peanut, you know? That kills everything.
That's correct. What's his name?
What's his name, man? That man Peanut is balling out because not only he's talking crazy, and man, but he got a pick 6. He got a couple scores down. He's trying to make a name for himself right now, you know? He's talking crazy, so he's kind of getting the hate. But when you ball out, I'll tell everyone right now, if you talk crazy and you suck, like Tokir, you're not getting no love on here. You're not getting no love here. But if you talk crazy and you produce on the field, you'll get respect. So right now, Peanut is doing his thing week 1. We'll see how it continues, though. Because now he got versus EB, but we'll see what happens there. But guys, like, I think Dustin had the game in his hand. He blew it away. Like I said, he was going to do, throw a pick 6, and it happened. Just like I said, he was going to do, that doesn't mean else, though, but Peanut got the pick 6. And overall, Hassan's system is working because Dustin made it easy for him. He rushed one guy, and Amr Ahmed, have mercy on this man's soul, was getting thrashed. When I mean he was getting bullied, Omar too much doing this and like, come here, like my son over here, like he's killing him, you know? And then he saw singing Omar Ayesh, the rookie player, and he's getting like set up by Omar Chama, like, Chama, calm down, their kids. They're little kid out there, you sit on kids, man, but...
Chama wants to make himself feel good, man.
Man, all I know is Hassan, you balled out, good job in the rain. You balled. You're 1-0 now. It's all about W's, man. You can win by 1 or 100 is a W. Yes, he's 1-0 right now, so that's all that matters. Good stuff. Dustin's gonna regroup now. I think week 2, big game for him. We'll see. Yeah, man. Just the game started really fast. You know, it was a fast-paced game, and then the game started. We go down, score quick. I got Ubi on coach with the out and up. You know, it's a quick points. You know, and then the next play, he told me like it's this prayer. I was like, thank you know, I thought it was a prayer. You know, just the game was so fast and things just went bad quick. You know, it was like 21-0 and it was like 5 minutes game. You know, 21-0, and then I think the key point to the game was you go down and score because you started breaking down, you started running around. You go 21-6. I threw a bad pick. It was bad. It was overthrown. I missed that ball to the gag. And then if you could have scored for the half, look at the game could have changed. 21-13.
You got ball after half 2.
21-13, but we hold it down there. We go to halftime, and then and we just kept it going. That turned to 40-14, man. But overall, it was a crazy game for us. But in the day, it's a week 1 game. So like, even though we went crazy, whatever, week 1's week 1. So we just move on, and it was just one of those.
I don't care who's on Hasm's team, and you're still gonna have to go in there and fight. You know, to win. It's not gonna be an easy win no matter what. But I think Siraj can pull it off. He's got the IQ. We have the speed. We have the team to beat him. But I say we take this. I say it's gonna be like a 18-14 game, low scoring defensive battle. I think it's gonna be like 18-14.
Now we're on to the game of the week. I thought it was going to be me against Evie. Week 1 of the season. I had scheduled for 10 a.m. game for the hype. The middle game is now the hypest game of the week. It's not too hot, not too cold, like that middle ground. And man, oh man, it got freaky out there, man. It got freaky quick.
The game was not as hype as we thought it would be.
Man.
It was more of a one-sided game. My team, me, first of all, I didn't perform the way I perform, I feel like every week, playing me is not an easy week. But last week was an easy week, and, that's on me. I couldn't adjust. I was DB my blocker. I'm not going to put all on him, but it was a huge factor because I literally had 2 seconds in the pocket. But I mean, I can't complain about that. You know, some guys miss games. He had to take Agatha to the hospital. So, not the week we wanted or the week we prepared for, but you know, we gotta take the L on our chin and keep it moving.
Man, that was ugly, fellas. It was daycare closed early that day, man.
Let's go. Daycare closing early today.
Daycare closed pretty early that day, but I feel like, and this is because EB's too humble of a person to say that, but the kids on his team, man, y'all were chirping too much, asking for the ball. You can't do that with EB, man. EB has things that are going to happen in his head, and he's going to let it happen. You only get, 20 seconds of play? So if you're going up to your captain, your quarterback, and be like, hey, hit me this ball, you're wasting 10 seconds of that play that he's not going to do or anything. So, and this is like a learning thing for all kids, too, just in general. Just kind of ask your captains what to do and then kind of go from there. But EB's got a lot of new players, first-time MFL players. So just like Dustin, he could ride that ship. You know, everybody makes it to the playoffs. And, you know, EB played for him, man. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. He could definitely ride this ship. But, yeah, Sunday was just all bad.
All right, on to the third game, Fahad versus Yusuf Agha. And I thought this would be a crazy game, but I was wrong, man. This is probably the most boringest game I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm talking about this game was 7-6 for like, look, it was 0-0 for like 20 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I saw your sister in the bleachers like knocked out.
I think she was asleep, man. I think she was sleeping. Bro, I have to clown Yusuf Agha hard, man. I have to clown that man's life and Fahad, man. I don't know what y'all doing, but Yusuf Agha, this is for you, man. You got Ala Hamdan, Abdurrahman Qadur, yeah, you have Ihab Johari, you got a name, you have receivers on your team, man. I'm talking about you don't do nothing like they're running around like bots out there, like just running, like run some routes. What's going on? Like that's on Yusuf Agha for sure. Y'all didn't do anything for the whole entire game. Also Fahad, that man's dropping some cheeks, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's throwing balls to bots, man. The ball's they're not catching these passes. He's throwing like beamers too. Like calm down with your throw. It's not gonna happen.
Him and Hamad gotta get their timing down or something, man.
Him and Hamad looking stressed, man. He's trying to go back to IHOP, low-key. He's trying to go back to IHOP bad, man.
Hamad is just getting ready he's calling all bad to try to get out of retirement, man.
I need you back.
I'm about to come back, man. But man, this game was tough to watch, man. It was 0-0, and Fahad gets some lucky little score, but lucky was controversial, man. The ball on the ground. I don't know what the call was, low-key. We called a touchdown on that, but it was looking sus. It was looking sus call. He got 3 points there. Yusuf Agha finally marches down, gets 7-6, and it was that for almost the whole entire game, 7-6. I mean, this game was boring, and then they have the ball. Everyone trying to clown me and stuff for the call. Low-key, I didn't know what the call was. I was like, but I did not get bullied, Fahad. It was the right call. He got a foot in, but we got to think about the game, man.
Honestly, I don't have much to say. The game was extremely boring for Fahad. You know, it didn't play like the Fahad we know. Honestly, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this game. I think it's a waste of time.
The game was a waste of time.
No, honestly, that game I was more disappointed in Yusuf Agha. Everybody was saying, man, that team's stacked. He has
team in the league,
staple names, you know, Ala Hamdan, Abdurrahman Qadur, Ihab. You know, you have guys like that, man. You have to score more than 13 points, man. Evie, you scored more points than them with your
with the daycare.
Yeah, with the daycare, man. But yeah, just like Evie said, there's really nothing. They should have just played rock paper scissors for that game. Honestly, like
Loki, it was that close too. It was like a 7-6 win.
That game, man. But yeah, we should just move on, man. They don't deserve the camera time this game.
Last thing I gotta say about Fahad Akhtar, man, you had to win at 7-6. You have a corner on the island. What you doing there? Also, Fahad has the game. Like he has like a 3rd and goal on the 20-yard line. He wants to just talk to like to his teammates.
Left.
That was a Tom Brady against the Bears moment, man.
Yeah.
Where your timeout, Fahad?
It's like a 3rd, 4th down. Like,
Fahad, not only do you lose your speed, you're looking fat as hell, and Fahad, and your IQ looking lost too. Like, what's up with you, man? What's up with Fahad? The man just washed up, must retire, man. He needs a guy. He can retire. Just retire, Fahad. It's over for you, man. But yep, that's it for our game. All right, now we're on to predictions for week 2. Our first game of the week is my team, Mogadishu, versus Fahad Akhtar's Muslimin. Man, oh man, what do y'all got to say about it? I don't want to clown too hard, man, but you got.
Fahad, don't show up, man. Just don't show up. Oversleep, 9 a.m. game. No one's gonna blame you, man. Tell your team don't show up. It's not gonna look pretty for you, man. It's just not. There's just nothing.
The crazy thing is, Fahad's actually hyped for this game. Like, we went to the Ozarks this weekend, and Fahad's talking about he's leaving. after Fajr should make it back for his game.
Fahad, hurt yourself wink on a jet ski, man. Tell your team you can't make it. Fahad will be hyped for anything.
Yeah.
But then, like, when he comes on the field, he's just yelling at his team, man. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be ugly. Fahad, I'm going to give you a touchdown just because I like you. But I think it's going to be another 37-47 type game, man.
Yeah, man. I got Hazem winning this one again. I feel like Fahad just doesn't have the personnel. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the offensive ability to keep this game close. So I got Hazem, and I mean, you beat him last year on a broken foot. So
that's crazy. Yeah.
So I got you winning for sure. I say like a 28-8 type of game.
Yeah, I got me against Fahad, man. It's always fun to play against Fahad. But yeah, I say this is gonna be a shellacking, man. Not gonna lie to you, man. It's gonna be a tough one for Fahad. I'd say like it might start a little shaky, but he just can't match our scoring. He's not gonna match our scoring. And I think if he scores more than 8 points, I'll be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be literally like jaw drop shocked because I don't know how he's gonna score. He got like Hamada and Amr Dalak, but who else he got for real? So
Yeah.
I'm not scared of anyone on his team. I'm not scared of Fahad Akhtar. So I say it's gonna be around a 42-6 kind of game. He might score one lucky bomb, but that's about it. 42-6 final score. All right, our next game of the week, we got Yusuf Agha versus Dustin Foley. We got white on white, man. We got white on white. We got white chocolate. We got Dustin versus Yusuf. They both need to win badly. I feel like Dustin's trying to make up for last week, hella bad. And Yusuf Agha also wants to redeem because that last week game was tough to watch, man.
Yeah.
13-7, like he's better than that. He knows he's better than that. I think this game's gonna be a wild one. Low key, I think Dustin's gonna pull this one off, man. I think he needs this win badly, and he will get it done. I see Dustin's gonna win this game, 21-13. Dustin Foley.
Man, I gotta take Yusuf on this one. His team defensively is just too sound, and I feel like Dustin is not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Dustin's gonna throw a lot of picks to these guys. You got a lot of experienced guys like Abdurrahman Qadour, Ihab, Yusuf Agha. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of ducks thrown up. I feel like Yusuf's going duck hunting this week, so yeah. I got Yusuf winning. It's gonna be a close game though for sure. I got it like a 14-6 type of game.
Low scoring again.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to agree with Ebi on this one. I think Yusuf Agha gets it done. I think just like Ebi said, that defense, man, like there's MFL defense, understanding like the field, and then there's like Dustin's world where like high school, college football. It's just Dustin's going to have that learning. It's only week 2, and I think Dustin's going to throw a couple pick sixes. He's going to try to thread the needle to some players, but I feel like, throwing it to those ball hawks, you have Alat, you have Qadour, you have Yusuf Agha. Those guys are just going to pick six it. It's just going to be a lot of turnovers. I have it more like 27-14 type game with those pick sixes. I just think like Dustin's going to be trying too much, and I think he's going to regret those mistakes.
Yeah, we shall see about that one. In our last game of the day, we got Hassan Johnson Sahaba versus Ebi Lawaru Team Rahma. Both are actually 0-1, 1-0. It's a big game for Ebi because he got shellacked last week. It's a big shellacking. So I know he wants to redeem himself badly. And Hassan J, Hassan confident. You know how Hassan is, man. He's ready to go. Hassan keeps saying Ebi wants him bad. Ebi got his eyes ready to go. I feel like Ebi is gonna come for their necks. He will not let Peanut go off at all. I think in the group chat, Peanut been talking crazy. Ebi's not responding to him. Ebi's saying, "I'll see you on Sunday," and I feel like Ebi will win this game. I think the rush will get to Hassan. Bloggers wise, I know they have 2 of the best bloggers in the league, but somehow, some way, Hassan might throw some picks. He might not get anything going. I think Ebi's gonna get some stuff with Yanad going. Some Siraj might get the ball this week, and I feel like you should win this game pretty. Not easy, but it'll be a kind of close game. But I think it's gonna be like a 21-14.
So for this week, 3 things in life are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Ebi not losing back-to-back. I don't think Ebi, have you ever lost back-to-back?
No.
I don't think Ebi loses back-to-back. I think Aus not playing also is a huge L for Hassan. He's just not going to have the offensive weapons to throw the ball to. Peanut, you had a good run week 1, man, but Ebi would rather lose by 50 than let you have a touchdown. So I think you're going to be on lock. I think Hassan might get 1 lucky touchdown, but I really think it's going to go Ebi's way, 20-7. I think Ebi wheels and deals. I think he's going to spread the ball out, get Siraj in there on some passes. Siraj is going to look like the old Siraj receiver. and I think Evie's gonna win this pretty easily.
Yeah, man. I don't know what they're gonna do against me. I mean, the best bet they have of winning is cover 2. If they do run cover 3, I don't know who's gonna be the one high safety, and that could get ugly.
Peanut high safety.
They're running cover 2. They're on cover 2.
If Peanut's run high, it might get bad, and yeah, it'll get real ugly. I mean, all this Peanut talk, I'm not too worried about it. I just let him talk. I haven't developed the respect enough for him to even like respond to him or take what he says seriously. To me, he's still like a kid. Like he's still like. If he wants, my daycare is open. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got us winning. I'm not even gonna say the score, but yeah, I think it's pretty bad.
All right, that's it for our predictions for the week, and now we're on to your boy Peanut. Like you said, he's guaranteeing 2-0. This man is guaranteeing 2-0 without his OS, without his first round pick OS. Hassan, he's very confident. Hassan Johnson is a quarterback. He's guaranteeing a W. So, man, he's talking crazy. I don't know what's going to happen, man, but all I know is if Peanut don't show up, man, he's getting clowned next week. He's getting clowned hard. Clowned very, very hard. And I think also, like, your daycare, you have Yanada and 428. They should have some pride, low-key. The man talking crazy in this chat. Like that's when we're like your age group, you know? I feel like Yanada and 428 need to step up hard against him and try to be like, all right, like, who's the best young guy here? Because, like, we always say, like, Yanada was probably one of the best young guys back in the day, the best young dude in the league right now, like someone like 18-year-old range type guys. Mm-hmm. So I think Yanada and 428 need to ball out this week, take it personal as well, and try to guard that man and shut him down. We'll see what happens though. What do you guys think about his guarantee? He's guaranteed.
I think he needs to pump the brakes a little bit. You know, I think it's that week one high that he's having. Like, Peanut, you want to step up, man. You got to be cutting people. You got to be breaking people's ankles, like catching, like. You have blockers, man. You can run it all around for 20 seconds. My mom can get touchdowns like that, man, with that blocking and that time. You need to, like, you need to have one where you're just Moss and EB. Probably won't happen, but that's the type of thing you need to have to be able to back up that talk, man. So I think it's just, young kids talking ruthless, and we'll see, man.
I got nothing to say.
No comment, man. No comment.
Sunday, Peanut.
All right, next thing, buy or sell Ehab puking on Sunday. Because, man, the Ehab Jody, when he pukes, I mean, this is like everything coming out. His whole body is coming out when he pukes. The man is crazy. Like, when I saw him puke, I'm like, he's puking, okay? He's still puking. Like, man, he's still puking. Like, what's going on right now? Like, Carl, are you good? Like, back to the hospital or something? I don't know. But buy or sell him puking. Listen, man, that man's gonna puke. I'm buying all in. Like, all stock, all in, all your money you got.
Saving, my house, my car, everything.
The man's gonna puke because I'm telling you, he been sitting at his home probably not doing anything.
Gaming life, man.
He's probably gaming in there. Like, they got the bun now. That's a little bun, but he's gonna puke for sure. I'm buying puke. Anyone saw him puke? Anyone want to sell this?
No. I think if he cusses too, that's extra puke too, man. If he cusses on that field, man.
Must watch the cussing, man. Yeah. Man said, "Let's effing go" after a touchdown, man. I think he's a cool out with the cussing, man. It's tough. It's tough out there. But I'm totally buying this. I'm buying it all in. Tell you that much.
I think I'm hopping on that too, man.
One of our last things we're gonna do today is buy or sell Hassan Johnson winning more games than Fahad Akhtar this year. It's low-key tough. It's kind of because Hassan already got one dub, and Fahad got me this week. So I'm saying that's an L for him, Fahad, right there. And then Fahad got you next week. That's another L for him right there. So I think low-key I'm buying this, man. I might be buying Hassan winning more than Fahad this year. I don't know. I know week 4 is Hassan versus Fahad, but Hassan might, if he wins, I don't know, man. I'm buying though. I'm buying Fahad. He might lose out low-key.
Man, I'm gonna have to sell on this one. There's no way Fahad sells the bag, so there's no way I can buy. I think Fahad will win more games than Hassan. I don't know who else Hassan can beat, honestly. Like, Dustin was his best matchup, I think, of the season. Fahad does have he should have won that game. It was a low-scoring game. He should have won that one. That was a huge loss. It's still Fahad, man.
Because Hassan got you, and then he gets Yusuf Agha, and then he gets Fahad, and then he gets me. That's his next 4 games.
I think he's gonna lose out.
All 4?
Yeah.
So he's gonna finish 1-4, 1-5.
Yeah. Like he might be Yusuf, man, but I really don't see it, man. I don't see it.
I'm gonna have to buy him, man. I think you know, you're getting a Hassan 4 weeks into the season when he plays Fahad. You know, like, the time to beat Hassan is going to be right now.
Yeah.
Like, homeboy is, like, just now getting into shape and stuff. And I think if Aus's knee isn't that serious, Aus is probably looking at coming back in Fahad's game. And I just don't see anybody on Fahad's team even touching Hassan rushing. Or I just don't see Fahad. I really think Fahad's going to go winless, man. I really think he's going to... His team's shaky,
he might go
man.
0-5 with that team.
His team's shaky. Like, I don't even remember the last time Fahad put up 6 points in an MFL game. Usually he's the one that's like
high scoring.
Yeah, high scoring, undefeated regular season, and loose our bed in the ship type thing.
He's a regular season king.
Yeah, man.
Now he's bad in both worlds now.
Like LeBron too.
He needs to retire before it affects his regular season record, man. So I'm gonna have to buy as well, man. I think Hassan, and it helps that he already has that week 1 dub. Yeah. But
Fahad's getting clowned so hard. It's crazy right now. The onslaught is on right now. I'll tell you that much. But if Fahad beats me this week, you know, we're all gonna be quiet. Then I'll tell you that much. We're all gonna be like, hey,
no
Fahad,
podcast,
hey,
no podcast.
We'll be like this. Fahad,
you're gonna have to do your own podcast if you win, man.
Man, I tell you, that's crazy. All right, last thing we're gonna do today is players of the week. I'm gonna start with my player of the week. I'm gonna go with Muhammad Usman Peanut. He talks a lot, but I gotta give him his credit when it's due. He got pick 6 when it mattered most. He got TD, the first touchdown of the game for Hassan. He got 1-1. He scored for on Hassan's team. He scored on Dustin's team too. So I mean, the man balled out. I know he talks a lot, but he balled. So that's what I got for player of the week. What you guys got?
I'm gonna have to give it to Ihab, honestly. You know, he came into the draft putting his name as, you know, Ihab Wash Johari.
He did.
You know, he made some plays out there on the field. He had the game-winning touchdown. He was talking crazy. He puked afterwards, but, you know, a veteran guy like that, you trust him, you know, to catch that game-winning touchdown. So, I don't think too many people, like, really, really balled out this week. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Ihab.
I'm going to have to give some blocker love and give it to Omar Chemma. Man, blockers usually don't get love, but you guys are going to see in the highlight, man, what Chemma was doing on that field, man. You're going to have to ask your parents for some permission to watch that video, man, for the kids in the league, man. He was manhandling. I think one clip was him just on top of Amr Ahmed, just chilling, man.
He was laying on that, man.
Blockers don't get a lot of love, but... Man, like Nader, I don't even know what Nader is, like our best blocker in the league too, and I don't even know what Nader was doing. Nader was just enjoying.
Upset about that.
Might have
some blocker beef, man, some blocker tension.
Hey, they're helping each other, man, getting competition. But man, Chemma went to work this week, man. Blockers don't usually get a lot of love, but Chemma, I'm giving it to you, man. Great job this week.
All right, that's all we got for this week. Alhamdulillah, last week we had so many injuries, so inshallah, like everyone, come prepared, bring the waters. And also, our dude forgot the Gatorade last week, so don't worry. We'll have some Gatorade for y'all this week, some good drinks. But please come stretch, come early for your game. Do not come there and sit hike and run deep balls, because you're going to pull a hammy, you're going to pull something. I'll tell you that right now. So come prepared. Any last words for the people before we sign out?
Just want to say, you know, keep all the guys that got injured in your dua. I know Alex having surgery this Friday. Else, I don't know if his is like torn or sprained or
we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Swelling.
Hamoud, I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't talked to him, but you know, just keep the guys in God for sure.
Any last words?
Let's just have a good week, fellas. You know, keep balling out. If you guys have ideas for the podcast, let us know. Try to add them. We try to make it as quick, sweet, and entertaining for you guys to listen to. I know one of our biggest fans, Suhaib. You can listen to this in the office now, Suhaib. You know, you can stop listening to Beyonce, but. That's all I have.
And Hamza too, man. Hamza's watching in the office too.
They got a little bumpy Ubi too.
They vibing in there, man. They vibing watching the podcast together, man. That's all we got, fellas. I'm sure y'all liked this. See you guys next week after a fun week 2 games. That's all we got. See you guys next week. Assalamu alaikum.